right? There's competence in humans, right? And it differs. But in Russia, the communism illusion sort of gave them this presupposition that everyone is equal, right? Yeah, and so there's a
That's why you go wrong when you think everyone
exactly,
is
and but that's the same thing that's happening here as well. Is you see now, for example, I think when Sevo was swearing in, he sort of made up his opposition. He said this guy of Obote's son is the leader of opposition, right? So he's sort of like now there's a reality, and then now there's a reality that the government is trying to manufacture, right? Exactly, the kayfabe thing, and
like
you know, like
wrestling,
and inviting people like Full Figure, for example, you know, sort of those are. I don't know who they represent, but you know, if you're going to swearing in, you're supposed to represent some sort of demographic, right? Butcherman, so apparently Butcherman is representative of the ghetto youth, you know.
They have the alternatives, yeah. They have the alternatives.
But you know, like this goes to kind of the Soviet, but that's the same thing with companies. You know, they fired this guy. I know the story is he left nicely. They fired him, right? And now they got this guy who was tweeting for Sevo. I mean, he has some skill level there, but still. But again, let's wait and see how that goes. But the assumption here is literally anyone, as long as your only qualification has to be loyalty to Sevo, you can run an institution like New Vision. Right?
Now, if you have the competence, you're in the tunnel.
Actually, if you have the competence and you're a threat because you actually can think.
Now, anytime you can switch. Now, I was thinking, I don't know if we spoke about this last time, still so mesmerizing to me. Have you seen that picture of Naguru? Which is split in half between the part of Naguru which is green and the part of Naguru which is like a slum.
No, I haven't seen it, but I see it by here.
Oh my gosh. It's separated by like one road. Then the other day I saw there's a island. I don't know if it's the Cayman Island or something like that. There's houses for 1.3 million. The island, you get the whole. Now, guys are comparing it to like, what can 1.3 million get for you land in Naguru or in Kololo? That's when it clocked to me in my head. I was like, we're in a bubble here. The housing real estate bubble in Uganda is something wrong. And the only reason that is, it's however much people want to ignore it, it's stolen money. Because it's only those people who have, because the market exists. The market doesn't lie. People are buying houses at that amount.
At 2M,
people have the cash.
You're right.
So now, if you're a simple Ugandan man, right, who wants to buy a house in Naguru because you feel like you deserve to live in Naguru, you cannot compete with those guys. So the prices have been set at what end? Now, because the unless the government's transition, right, and the money moves from one people to the other, how else?
Actually, that makes sense.